Milan Lazio the day after, you want to cry even more when you look at La Classifica, when you realize that this team is horrible on and off the pitch. The bad decisions made this summer have completely ruined this team. If possible, if humanly possible, Conceição is actually worse than what Fonseca was. Horrible, horrible. You look at La Classifica, you look at the way the players are playing. Individually, these players have a lot of talent. Collectively, they can't play for shit. They can't play for shit. It is horrible to watch. The new names per il direttore sportivo, there's two names out there. They're not warming my heart in any shape, way, or form. The only good news this morning is that Milan has extended Gianni Reijnders' contract. That's about it. So before we start, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's talk right away about La Classifica, the disaster that is this team. You wake up this morning, you look at La Classifica, you're 9th spot, 41 points, 9 points behind Lazio, who is currently 4th at 50. But not only why, because Juventus could actually go back in fourth place. They have a game this afternoon against Verona. They could go up to 52 points, which would mean that you're 11 points behind 4th spot. And the only thing that can actually save you is if you win La Coppa Italia. If not, you're not making the Champions League. And at this point, you're not even making Europe at all next season. If the season ended today, Milan would be out of everything. Roma actually surpassed you yesterday. Yes, Roma, who was down in the gutter. Since having Ranieri, since having somebody that has Roma team at heart, they are back in it. They are flying through La Classifica. You're 2 points ahead of Udine, and Udinese has been playing decently okay recently. They're okay this season. They have a decent season, and they can catch up to you. No issues if you continue sliding the way you are right now. Milan failing two big matches this week, Bologna and Lazio. They were crucial, and they failed both of them. They failed both of them. And this team is very fragile. When they go down, they have no way of reacting. Like one bad episode, one bad play, and you see them on the pitch. They have their heads down. They don't know what to do. They don't have any idea on how to win these games. Like, yes, sometimes they find that goal to come back into the game. Yes, sometimes they have that spark for 5-10 minutes, but it doesn't last. It doesn't last. They don't know how to put two passes together. They don't know how to find that offensive terminal. You have Santiago Jimenez, who's one of the best strikers in Europe, and you can't even give him one good ball to play. Like, it makes no sense. And you wake up this morning and then you hear the news that Milan is going after Iglitare or Fabio Paratici. Right now, the ex-Lazio man is ahead. As I choke. Guys, both names don't warm my heart. Both names, to me, are not Milan names. One, Fabio Paratici, was fantastic under Marotta. By himself, didn't do very good things under at Juve. Yes, they won, but they already had a good team. At Tottenham, did he do anything special? No. Besides being convicted 11 months or something like that for il falso in bilancio for Juventus. Is that really what you want representing yourself going forward? A guy that was convicted for falsifying the books. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? If you're a Milan fan, is that what you want? I don't want this guy. I don't want this guy. Represents Juve, represents everything that is wrong with the Juventus system. The cheating constantly is not what we want. It's not what we want. That's not what we want in my club. I don't want him. Yes, he's very close to Conte, to De Zerbi. Guys, I don't want him. I don't want him. And I don't want Conte at Milan either. I said it at the beginning of the year. He's a fantastic coach, but he's not the coach I want. He's not the coach I want. He's going to make you win 1 year. He's going to leave if he wins at that. And then he's going to leave. He's going to find an excuse to leave like he's doing with Napoli right now. Already saying that the team should have been better when he got it, blah, 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 blah. Like, he's always finding excuses. Yes, he's close to maybe De Zerbi as well. De Zerbi I would take any day of the week. But that's not what they went for. They went for Fonseca. They went for Conceição. They went for coaches that were never going to do well at Milan. Iglitare, almost 18 years at Lazio, found players like Milinkovic-Savic, like Luis Alberto, built a nice Lazio team. But what can we say more than that about Iglitare? Did he win a lot of titles with Lazio? No. Guys, we need a winning mentality back at Milan. We lost that winning mentality. We lost, and I don't want them to go get Paolo Maldini back. That's not what I'm saying. because you need to move on eventually. But you need somebody that represents Milan. You need somebody that has that winning mentality for the club, that has the attachment to the colors. Milan doesn't have that. Milan doesn't have that. We thought we had it with Ibra. Ibra is a complete failure. It's a complete failure. And so the only good news this morning is when you look at the Tiani Reijnders renewal till 2030. Till 2030, they almost double his salary. He goes up to 3 million euros a season. Guys, 12 goals this season, all competitions combined. He has been one of the most consistent players. Last year, we criticized Reijnders for not scoring enough goals. This year, he's scoring in abundance. Fantastic player. He was a great find, bought for 20-something million euros off of PSV or Feyenoord. I don't even remember. I think Feyenoord, right? So lots of teams looking at him, like Chelsea, like Manchester City. The only good thing is that the renewal, Milan doesn't have a release clause in it, so they decide the price if they ever decide to sell him. I hope they don't, because he's one of the only good players that's really attached to these colors. I gotta be honest, you heard him today after coming out of Casa Milan, saying that Milan was his new family, his new house, that he was ecstatic to renew his contract only after a season. Like, you could see that he's excited. You could see that he's excited to wear the colors. And so hopefully they don't sell him this summer. There's other players to sell, Tomori, Theo, Leao. There's other players to sell, not Tiani Reijnders. So that's the only good thing this morning. Let me know what you think around the comments, like and subscribe.